for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and chucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a dick in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go in the rain in Landover. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Mikey Singer still that time makes the play.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Yeah! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
They're trying the left side with Swift. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Now, Williams. That's the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Chicago.
1st down, Chicago.
Biggie Angel! Biggie! Park Stars! Park Stars!
To throw, it's Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 12.
They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. And he's in. Colston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Cairo Santos lining up.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Williams now to return. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready! Ready!
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Stevenson on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
30-yard line.
Now faking the give. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready! Back to 6!
To throw is Willis. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Ready? From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Cougar 19!
They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky-Merritt. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Willis. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Willis. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The 37-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. And they've got 2nd and long, 2nd and 14.
19, Tiger, 19.
And a run. Here's Krosky Merritt. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Here we go. Start.
Now Willis. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll go. It's Swift. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's taken down at the 33.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no good.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own. Yard line.
Go. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. Go. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Go. On play action, Brissett. Working free downfield. It is Williams. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Washington. Go. They'll go play action here with Brissett. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 39 yards. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. What a move! He's in! Ja'Cory Merritt, touchdown Commanders! It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The score, Bears 14, Commanders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
LeBron, Sam West. Hey, volunteer.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Now it's second and 1. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Over man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 30 yards.
First down, Bears.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Another one there for Burden. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Williams now to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes, yes!
Throwing again, Williams. Flushed to his left. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Williams on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
19. Okay. 13. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. On the move left. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
19. Go.
To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Udi's kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
19, good, go.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3.
You're 19, we're good, go.
Kroski Merritt to run again. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
19, go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Play action, and here's Brissett. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs. Vegas, Vegas. Yes, 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 yes.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Bravo. What is it on?
Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll get this out to Swift. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
What is up?
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Vegas.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
What is up? Yes.
Williams to the air once more. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That's out route and complete to Burden. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
That's good.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. It's his third touchdown on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is hard. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourself the chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's second and 4. Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third and 2, it's Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas!
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Don't worry. 19, set. 20, set. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. There's Okonkwo open left side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. A little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Brissett. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 1st and 10 now from the 36. To the air again is Brissett. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Brissett gonna throw again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's into the end zone. Luke McCaffrey, touchdown Washington.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield is lovely. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
What is your order? Punch squares! Punch! Yeah. Tempo.
To throw is Williams. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19. Okay. Go.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Oh my, intercepted in the end zone. And that's a touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The kick is good. That's the score. Bears 35. Commanders 17. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Williams. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
19. Okay. 12. Go.
On 1st down, Brissett. Very good throw there, but not on the same page at this time. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19, go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Brissett. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
At the 47-yard line.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girl, better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girl better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when it was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. When you go
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, better when I wanna get better.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I'll get better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Least on modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Least on modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Least on modest, so typical. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Least on modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so
been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's live, and try to stop it but I can't. It's calling my name, 'cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine, like a long-lost out-west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami.